What kind of challenges are likely to arise when buying a property with someone whom you have not married? And what happens if, heaven forbids, you split up after you have bought a place together? Let's take a look at some of the issues unmarried couples typically face when purchasing their first home together. Starting with the mortgage and down payment. Ideally, you'll be splitting your mortgage and down payment equally. However, lopsided arrangements are common because it is rare for two individuals to be in the same financial situation. Sharing the financial burden does have a lot of benefits, such as increased affordability and lower down payments. But it also has its risks. Let's take for an example Josh, who is 42 years old, and Susie, who is 37 years old. They have both purchased their first home together. Susie had paid half of the purchase price outright. Josh, however, put down 25% of the value and took out a mortgage for the remaining 25%, covering his half. Yet the bank required Susie to co-sign the mortgage. This is because lenders typically insist both owners take responsibility for the debt that's on the property. Susie might say, even though Josh is technically still paying the mortgage, Susie would still be on the hook for his portion if they had broken up and Josh couldn't or would not pay himself, which would make him a pretty bad boyfriend. Next, we're going to talk about property title. This is where marriage and common law diverge sharply. Being married means you're automatically entitled to 50% of your home's value, whether you're listed as the owner or not. This, however, is not the case with cohabitating couples. As a result, it is crucial for unmarried couples to co-own any property they're both paying for, even if the finances are uneven. If only one person is listed on the title, and if there are any contributions from the other person, that will essentially be seen in the eyes of the law as paying rent to the owner. Furthermore, according to a local lawyer and a referral of mine, if you are in a common law relationship and one spouse is not on title, then he or she has no right to the home upon separation. The next thing is to sign a cohabitation agreement. A cohabitation agreement is a legal document between two unmarried individuals who wish to live and own their property together, but who wants to protect their individual interests and assets in the event of a split. Along with documenting the details of the down payment, title, and mortgage you've already hashed out, a cohabitation agreement should address how other expenses such as taxes, maintenance fees, utilities, and repairs will be handled. Bear in mind, a cohabitation agreement needs to be reasonably fair in order to be valid. The next topic, what happens if you split? Now for the awkward part. Cohabitating with someone, even if you're common law spouses, does not afford the same legal protections as being married, especially when it comes to your shared home. You'll want to spell out in your cohabitation agreement exactly how the home's value will be divvied up if you parted ways, or in the event one person passes away. In the latter case, the surviving owner typically inherits the portion of the property belonging to the deceased. If you break up, you might choose to sell your home and split the proceeds 50-50, or one person wants the opportunity to buy the other person out, in which case a reasonable scenario would be to offer the exiting partner's half to the remaining partner at a fair market value for a predetermined window of time. Next, I want to emphasize that it's important to build your support team. You and your partner will undoubtedly have a lot of questions, so be sure to find an experienced realtor to help you pick the right home and a knowledgeable lawyer to assist you in drawing up a cohabitation agreement. Lastly, please be sure to familiarize yourself with the ins and outs as common law in Canada, which can vary by province. So, are you ready to take the leap of home ownership? Come talk to me. Let's explore the latest listings near you today. That's all I got for now, guys. Take care, Happy New Year's, and I'll see you next time.